Watch Frasier weeknights at 11 on UPN 38's After Dark.
A UPN world premiere movie. That creak on the stairs. That voice in the attic. That blood-curdling scream.
Victor!
Tells you it's gonna be that kind of movie.
What do you want?
UPN's Thursday Night at the Movies presents
Oh my God.
Something down there that scares you.
the world premiere, Lost Souls.
How much further is it? What does it matter? Just enjoy it. Oh, it's so beautiful here. All right, I have a serious question, Dad. Do you believe in ghosts?
Jesse.
Your father believes in what he can see and feel. Isn't that narrow-minded? No, it's a scientific training. What about you, Mom? I believe in your father.
Wow, it's bigger than you said. Where's my room?
Haven't worked it out yet.
As far from my office as possible.
Dad, I don't make that much noise. Where's the caves?
Behind the house in the back.
Jesse, I don't want you going near those caves by yourself.
Mom, I'm not gonna get lost.
Jesse, didn't you want to see the inside of the house first?
We could have a swimming pool. There's plenty of room. Dad, that'd be so cool. And a basketball court.
Think he likes it?
Oh, thank goodness.
We're here, Megan.
Megan, this is our new home. Come on, Dad.
Well, now you're going to tell me you miss the city, right?
No, never.
This is what we need.
Moving truck's here.
Let's go, honey. Moving truck. No? Okay. You wait here.
say that's it.
Okay, for now.
Time out.
This room is so big. I wonder what the Templetons did with it. Oh, I wish you would have seen it furnished.
Yeah, well, they say the Templetons never really lived here. They just kind of kept the place. And the old man, well, he wanted to be an architect, so he considered himself an expert on everything.
Sounds like someone I know.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. And they say he worked with Thomas Edison.
The old man who says?
Jane, the real estate office. You don't think she's lying, do you?
To make a sale? No. Of course not.
You're such a cynic.
I don't know. I married you, didn't I? So, we're almost unpacked, sweetie. You'll see you'll like it here. The school is closed, and I'll be with you all the time now. What do you think?
Oh, doesn't look like an old phonograph.
What's that?
An old record player.
What's that?
Never mind.
Think it's worth anything?
Could be.
That's what I figured. Ready to plug in?
Hold it, hold it. Don't want to burn the house down yet. Yeah. Wiring seems to be okay. Okay, do it. No.
Does it work?
Let's see.
Wow. It does still work.
Yeah. But what does it do?
Jesse, are you in bed yet?
To be continued tomorrow. If you go to bed right now.
Well, Dad, 5 more minutes.
Well, I don't negotiate with terrorists.
What is it?
I don't know. Could be the wind.
You know what it is? It is the absence of sound. It's the country. Better get used to it.
Like your grandma's house in Bavaria.
So I've gone over Megan's file, and I'm really glad you chose to bring it to us.
I have to tell you, we're very happy to have her in your care, Dr. Hollins.
One of the reasons we moved here was to take advantage of your program.
I can appreciate that. We've been quite successful with autistic patients, but you do know, of course, that there is no ultimate cure, just development.
Well, we're not expecting any miracles.
At this point, any progress would mean so much to us. You see, she's never spoken since she was born. Just basic sounds. But she really likes using her hands, painting, finger painting, drawing, and she really loves music.
Interesting. It's interesting because one of our doctors has had amazing results with music. You might want to consider getting her a music box if you haven't already done that, have you?
No.
A simple, repetitive tune.
We'll try that.
Oh, and I should also tell you that in some cases, we do recommend long-term therapy.
Like boarding her here?
Mm-hmm. We have dormitory facilities.
We couldn't do that.
I understand. I just want you to know that it's an option.
Very good, Megan. Maybe you try a shape? Like a circle? Look. Listen, what's that? Oh, look what Daddy got. A music box. What a pretty tune. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Can you hear it, Megan? It's music for you.
Yikes!
Jesse, could you go easy on that? I'd like to finish this manual before you finish off the train.
Sorry, Dad, it was an accident. You're not gonna finish the bike first?
Your dad is a man of many talents. I can do both.
You said nobody reads manuals anyway.
They still have to be written.
Can I have the bike when you're done with it?
The company's only paying me to write a manual. We'll see about the bike.
But who else would they give it to?
I said we'll see. Jesse, can't you find something to do that's less intrusive? Max, why don't you go outside?
Nothing to do around here. There's no kids.
I'm sorry to hear that. Jesse.
Okay. Okay. The record player's still on.
Oh, yeah, it is. But it's not a record player.
And what is it?
I don't know.
You said you'd find out.
That's an idea. That little nameplate there, it's all tarnished and dirty. Why don't you take that into the kitchen, find the brass polish, clean it up, see what it says, and maybe there's a clue.
Okay. But later. I'm going out.
Sheila!
What is it?
Come here. Look at this.
What is that?
They're like snow angels. See?
Morning, all. Hiya. I don't mean to break in on you. Name's Gifford, George Gifford. Live just down the hill.
Hi.
Hi.
Victor Robinson.
Victor, hi.
And this is my wife, Sheila.
Sheila.
And my son, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. How you doing?
And my daughter, Megan.
And Megan. Well, it's good to meet you. You know, it's real nice to have children around here again. It's been too quiet.
Are you out for a walk?
The fact is, I'm so used to your house here being empty that I took to cutting across your land. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all.
You know where the caves are?
I sure do, son, but you want to be real careful down there. Unless you know your way around, you could get real lost.
See? That's what we've been telling him.
Well, what have we here?
Snow angels.
They just appeared overnight.
Probably just pranksters. Or maybe Mrs. Templeton's on the prowl again.
Who?
Yeah, old man Templeton, you know, he built this place. He was kind of into your spiritual sort of thing. In fact, he spent the last 20 years of his life trying to commune with his late wife.
Wow. Like a ghost?
No, not really, son. Just the fancy of a lonely old man. Sure did work at it, though. In fact, I do believe that's why his son Jack never lived here. Well, it's too bad. It's a fine house.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful house.
Hey, now, don't let me go putting thoughts into your head. It's just a lot of nonsense you hear. Yeah. Now, you're really gonna enjoy it here. Oh, best let Graham Schofield know about this. Any vandals around here, you want to dip in the bud.
Graham.
Schofield.
Insurance?
Law enforcement.
Oh.
Yeah, he's our sheriff. Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Right.
Hey, Jesse.
There's two of them. Why'd one ghost make two angels?
Apparently, Edison himself was into spiritualism. A lot of otherwise educated men were at the time, like Houdini and Arthur Conan Doyle. Anyway, I checked up on the internet, and he was working on a machine, something he called a frequency harmonizer, and he had hoped that this would open up a doorway to the afterlife.
Are you serious?
Well, I'm not saying it worked. I'm just saying he built it.
And Mr. Templeton was supposed to have worked with Edison.
Exactly. I mean, this could be Edison's original machine. And even if it's not, it's old enough.
But, darling, how would he have gotten it?
I don't know, maybe he just took it. But George said that the old man was working very hard to reach his wife. He must have had a method. And it might have been this machine.
Yeah, George says, Helen says, the internet says, it's all hearsay.
I think I hear something. A ghost.
Yes. Got you, Mom.
You're a comedian. All right.
Nice car. I'd say what, about 67?
Oh, 66.
Hey, even nicer. I'm Graham Schofield.
Oh,
George Gifford said you'd had a problem?
well, no, not really.
Well, to tell you the truth, it didn't sound too serious, but, well, I thought I'd take the opportunity to drop by, say hello.
Thanks.
Good to see this place occupied. House standing empty can attract squatters and the like.
Well, I haven't seen any sign of that.
I kept an eye on the place. The Templeton family always had a lot of respect in this town.
Dinner's ready. Oh, didn't know we had company.
Officer, this is my wife, Sheila,
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Robinson.
Nice to meet you.
and my daughter, Megan.
Megan, you're a pretty girl.
Excuse us, I think she's hungry.
She's shy. She's autistic. Sorry. We love her very, very much. Of course. Well, good to meet you, Victor. Thanks. See you again.
Jesse.
What are you doing?
I fell asleep at the switch.
Victor! Mom, what's that noise?
Come in here. What do you want? What do you want?
Who was he? Did you get a look at him?
No, I don't know who he was. He was just banging on the door with my shovel and left gouges in it.
Was he trying to get in? Why didn't he smash a window?
Is she gone? Was she a ghost?
Definitely not. Megan. Holy. Do you see what I see?
Oh my God.
Megan?
God. She was singing, Dad.
Yeah.
She can talk. That was Megan who was singing, was it?
Did she really do this? She can sing and she can draw real figures.
Who are they? There's two of them. Like the angels.
Thursday Night at the Movies is brought to you in part by Spin Fresh, fresh from Glade, and McDonald's, the irresistible taste that makes you say, did somebody say McDonald's?
Got a busy bathroom? Don't forget to replace your Glade Spin Fresh refill every 30 days for maximum Glade freshness.
Don't forget, don't worry.
Refill freshness from Glade.
Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday. The numbers are on the fridge. I color-coded all your meals so you won't be confused. The blue one is a beef dish. B is for beef. The pink one's a pork dish. P is for pork. You get the idea. The green one is for vegetables. It should be violet for vegetables. But I thought you might see violet but think purple and interpret pork, which would defeat the whole purpose of convenient color coding altogether. 4 minutes on high, stir halfway. Bye, guys.
So what do you guys want for dinner, blue or pink?
Did somebody say McDonald's?
I hope Mom color-coded breakfast, too.
A typical car insurance agent is on the job during regular business hours. On the other hand, Geico insurance professionals are on the job 24 hours a day. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Paying too much for car insurance isn't any smarter. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Come to Kmart's Customer Appreciation Sale. Get 10% off all general merchandise throughout the store. Save on toys, electronics, holiday decor, even sale merchandise. Kmart, lowest sale prices every time. Guaranteed.
Ready to meet your new foster mother? Hi, sweetheart. Are you hungry?
My mommy used to fix me this soup.
My mother used to make it for me, too. Why don't I tell you about my mom, and then you can tell me about yours?
Campbell's. Good for the body, good for the soul.
Can you believe the price of popcorn?
It's a crime against humanity.
Everything costs an arm and a leg.
Not everything. You can get all your long-distance calls for under $1.
She's talking about 10, 10, 220. Dial it and talk up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents.
Behold the golden child.
Talk over 20 minutes, then what?
Yeah, and then what?
It's just 10 cents for each extra minute.
That's cheap. How is it possible? How does popcorn pop? Who cares?
Yeah, just dial 10, 10, 220 and talk up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents.
You're stuck to the floor, aren't you?
UPN and the creators of Star Trek present a major television event.
Now it's time to go home.
The 100th episode of Voyager.
Slipstream is collapsing.
We're losing life support. Why won't it work?
Trust us, the first 99 episodes were but a prelude for what's next.
All hands brace for...
LeVar Burton guest stars on Voyager, the 100th episode, Wednesday on UPN.
You left it on. It's been on for all of this.
You think we might have had a visit from old Mrs. Templeton?
Of course not. I don't know what to think.
And that painting. I don't know what to think about that.
I know. It's like someone guided her hands. How else?
So you do believe that something else is going on here?
Don't you?
Yeah. So what should we do? Just leave? Just take her away from here? We don't know that that machine does anything.
It's like we're using her as bait.
We're not gonna let anything happen to her, Sheila. She hasn't spoken for 12 years. She hasn't uttered an intelligible sound. There's something in there that's reaching her in a way that we never could. Now, Dr. Holling said don't expect a miracle, but we've had a miracle. We can't let it go.
Megan, honey, we know that something happened last night. And Daddy and I want you to know that we are always with you. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? We just want to find out who was it who made you sing. Because we've never heard you sing before. And you have such a pretty voice. And Mommy wants to hear you sing again.
Maybe you should think about getting yourself a lock for this door.
I will.
I still don't understand what he was trying to do. Now, is that the same person who made those burns in the grass? Is he trying to scare us? If he is, he's certainly doing a good job.
Well, maybe your idea about squatters.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe there was someone living here. They just don't like being evicted.
But the doors and the windows were all locked. And everything was spotless.
It's a big house. Someone might have come in through the basement or...
I reckon I know most of the transients in town. I'll see what they've been up to.
What about the ghosts?
Ghosts?
Well, he's got some crazy idea that the house may be haunted.
I guess he heard the stories, right?
Yeah.
Mrs. Templeton?
Well, that's way before my time, but apparently the old man swore he brought her back from beyond. That's some kind of machine or something? I don't know. I get wilder every time you hear it.
Dad!
Jesse, come inside.
Oh, Mom.
Inside. Sorry.
I guess I shouldn't have said anything. Probably got him all excited now.
No more than he usually is.
Okay. Well, I'll be in touch, yeah?
Thanks.
Dad, he was talking about the machine. That's what it's for. Bringing ghosts back.
Jesse.
But why didn't you tell him that?
We don't really know what it's for.
I don't want you running around telling people we saw ghosts. They might think we are crazy.
We did see something, Mom. It was with Megan. And we're not crazy.
Good night, sweetie.
Sure you want the first shift?
Yes. Thank you.
You staying with Megan, Mom?
That's right.
Can I stay?
Not a chance. Let's just leave the ladies. Jesse, go back to your room. Jesse, did you hear me? Get back in your bed. Jesse.
What, Dad?
Sheila? Sheila?
Dad, what's wrong?
What is it?
There's something in the bed.
Come on, tell me. Sweetie, come on.
It's all right, honey. We're here.
Megan, it's okay. Mom and Dad are here now.
There's more voices. Where are they? How is she?
Asleep, finally.
I'll pour you one.
No. What the hell did we think we were doing?
Let's not start second-guessing now. We both knew.
We don't know anything, Victor. As we just proved.
How many voices did you hear besides Megan?
What?
How many voices? There were two, right?
I suppose.
And two children. Singing along with her.
What are you trying to...
Two children. Jesse's snow angels.
Do you think what we are experiencing are dead children?
Maybe.
Doing what exactly?
Trying to reach us. Trying to communicate with us through Megan.
Huh. Communicate, is that what you call it?
What else could it be?
I have no idea. But whatever it is putting my daughter at risk, and I won't allow that to happen. I want that machine out of here, Victor. Promise.
What's up?
We're building a fort.
Cool.
Gotta protect ourselves, Dad.
Can I help you?
No. I want to do it myself.
All right.
Shall we go into the canyon and watch the animals? There are lots of birds and animals. Maybe we'll see some, okay? Come. Honey, what is it? Don't want to go there? Something down there that scares you? Huh?
What's wrong?
She's afraid. Megan? Megan? I can't believe it! You turned that machine on!
I don't know what you're talking about. I never touched it.
It's on.
Megan?
Oh my God. What does this mean?
It's a man standing over the children. I think it's a warning. What if it's our children? Maybe they're the ones in danger.
Whatever it is, do it till you're satisfied. People know just what they like to do. Whatever it is, you got it, long as it pleases you. Go on and do
have it your way, it just tastes better.
You waiting for a page?
Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, me too. Whoa, there she is. That's why I like 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. I can call Sweetie back right now or anytime because it's one low rate all the time. A guaranteed cheap way to call collect. You mind giving me a hand, bro? 1-800-CALLATT. Hey, I like when you page me, Sweetie.
What's so hot about Lean Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Now, Lean Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave. Same luscious fillings and still only 7 grams of fat.
What do you got up here?
Lean Pockets. Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Stress stinks. Arid works.
Even under stress, Arid can help stop your worst-smelling sweat.
Arid works.
Arid, powerful protection against your worst-smelling sweat.
News about the great taste of Colombo is traveling fast. All across America, people are singing its praises. And one by one, they're switching. Colombo. Take us for a taste drive.
Betty Crocker knows what chocolate lovers want. Desserts made with Hershey's Cocoa. Because when it comes to real chocolate, Betty knows best.
Arriving at last. From Saturn. The world's first 3-door coupe. Why didn't anyone think of this before?
George is sweet-talking his new girl.
We were having a nice conversation.
Uh-huh.
I mentioned how I liked horse manure.
And it was around this point that she mentioned the boyfriend.
Yeah.
On the next Seinfeld. Tomorrow at 7 on UPN 38.
Not that Maggie's back in town.
Kyle McLaren rejoins the Bruins in New York as the Bruins take on the Rangers. Friday night at 7:30 on UPN 38.
Look out, old Maggie is back.
UPN 38's Mega Movie Weekend kicks off Saturday morning with The Couch Trip, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Weekend at Bernie's 2, My Tutor, and Ghost. The UPN 38 Mega Movie Weekend starts Saturday morning at 11.
Get hungry for Seinfeld.
You, my friend, have crossed a line that divides man and bum.
All this week on Seinfeld.
Weeknights at 7 on UPN 38.
Eastern Butcher Block has just finished cleaning its warehouse for our famous 4-day inventory clearance sale. Hi, I'm Joel Scanlon, and that means all of our solid hardwood furniture in stock is sale priced up to 75% off. Whether it's a handcrafted piece from our elegant Barrington collection or a more casual dining set from our classic Butcher Block line, now's the time to buy. But remember, our furniture may last forever, but this sale won't. Sale starts Friday, 9 a.m.
Carpet today. Take up to 2 years to pay. Through Monday at New York Carpet World. Hundreds of carpets, dozens of floors, and incredible savings. Plus, get up to 2 years interest-free financing on every carpet and floor in the store. Choose the carpet, Berber, plush, texture. Choose the floor, wood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic. Then take up to 2 years to pay interest-free. Interest-free. It's our best financing offer of the year. Save on carpet after carpet, floor after floor. Plus, buy it today. Take up to 2 years to pay. Through Monday at New York Carpet World.
Here are the back issues you wanted, Mr. Robinson.
Thanks.
Anything else you need, just let me know.
Okay.
Hey, Victor. What's this? Boning up on your local history?
No, I'm just...
Oh, I had a word with a few of the street people. Nobody knows about anyone camping out in your house, or if they do, well, they're not telling me about it. I'll keep digging, though. Take it easy.
Sheriff.
Come on, Graham, please.
Graham. I probably should have asked you in the first place. I'm actually looking for some information on on something that may have happened a few years ago. The death of 2 children. Murder, possibly.
Now, why would you be looking up something like that?
I'm kind of embarrassed to talk about it, but there's been some strange incidents going on at the house, and it is affecting the kids. It's almost as if...
Sounds like you're ghosts again.
Yeah.
The only person who ever died in that house was
Mrs. Templeton. I know. I'm not saying this happened in the house, or that it happened at all. But there are some very curious things going on.
Well, I guess that was the biggest case this town has ever had. Biggest thing since I got here, anyway. Chloe Markle and Joshua Norris. That guy Manias jumped them on their way back from school. Never found the bodies.
How do they know then?
Oh, there was plenty of circumstantial evidence. And there was his confession, which is a little bit shaky, I'll admit.
Why?
Jack Manias was a drifter. He spent his whole life in and out of institutions. He picked up the habit of confessing to things that he didn't do.
Why was he taken seriously?
Well, because like I say, this time there was evidence against him.
Did you think he was guilty?
I was just a deputy. Really wasn't my case. I will say this. It could have been handled better. It was an election year, and people figured maybe there was kind of a rush to judgment, you know? Fact is, though, Jack Manias went to prison 8 years ago, and since then, not a thing. Maybe that's just a coincidence.
Are their families still in town? The victims?
Well, you're taking this pretty seriously for a guy who's just curious.
I have 2 kids. My house was attacked. Wouldn't you take it serious?
Chloe used to love to help me in this garden when she was small. We'd spend hours here, talking about the future, what she was going to do when she grew up. She was, exceptionally bright. She could have done anything.
I'm sorry.
You never get over it, you know? You carry on, you have to, but, you never get over it.
That must have been very painful for the family, the trial.
It was, especially because I'm sure they got the wrong man.
What makes you say that?
Manias was pathetic. I mean, he would have confessed to anything they put in front of him. He knew nothing about Joshua and Chloe. He didn't even know what Joshua was wearing that day. And he had no idea where the bodies were. He forgot. The whole thing was a farce. I'm sorry. You talk about painful. The most painful fact of all is knowing that the real killer's out there. He murdered Chloe. Got away with it.
Mr. Markle thinks that Manias was railroaded.
Victor whole jury thought he was guilty.
But they can never find the bodies.
Meaning?
In Megan's picture, there were 2 figures inside of a circle. And that could be a grave. Maybe that's what they were trying to tell us. That's where they were.
But the man figure
was in the drawing, too.
Maybe it's a prison.
Mr. Manias. I'm Victor Robinson. I think your lawyer told you about me. I wanted to ask you some questions about those two children. Joshua Norris and Chloe Markham.
You're a writer, huh?
Yes.
That's writing a book?
No, I don't think so.
A lot of people after my story. You ain't the only one, buddy.
I can imagine. Did you know those children? Either of them?
You don't have to know people to kill them.
And how did you pick them up?
Off the street.
You just pulled them into your truck? No one saw you?
Just takes a second.
I would imagine that might be difficult. Two children that age?
Not if you know what you're doing.
Where'd you bury them?
By my place.
But you lived in a truck?
Yeah. Well, wherever it was, I don't remember.
That seems odd. I mean, that anyone wouldn't remember where they buried two bodies.
I got a trail of bodies behind me, buddy. Can't remember where I put every one of them.
You were in that town a couple of weeks before you did it. Did you have a job?
Sure. I do landscaping.
With whom?
Parks Department. The Nut House.
Where?
The big place. The psycho place.
Bellwood.
Bellwood, yeah.
Did you work anywhere else, like the South Hills or the Canyon?
Yeah, I did work there. A fellow named Gifford.
George Gifford?
Stingy bastard. Wouldn't never let me inside. Even if I was dying of thirst, he'd make me use the water hose. He was scared of me. Most guys are, even in here. I murdered 30 people. They're making a movie. Now you're writing a book. They all know about me. They all know Jack Manias.
Jesse, we're late. Jesse.
Mom, I've got to finish the fort.
Later. We have to pick up Megan from school.
Mom.
Let's go.
Hiya, folks.
Hi, George. I'm sorry we're on our way.
Yeah, it's okay. Just passing through. Would you look at that? Who's the architect? Hmm?
Me. Only Mom won't let me play in it.
We have to pick up his sister.
Why do I have to go?
Because I can't leave you here, Jesse. That's why.
Look, I don't want to butt in on you folks, but if it's just a question of looking after the boy, I'd be glad to.
Mom?
I couldn't ask you to.
It's no problem. Besides, I know a thing or two about forts.
Mom, please?
It's no problem. Don't worry. Like I said, I'll look after him. Glad to do it.
Okay. Be back as soon as I can.
Yes.
Well, now, Jess. What do you want to play?
Jesse!
Hi. How was Manias?
There's no way he could have killed those two children.
How can you possibly know that?
Where's Jesse?
Isn't he here? I left him with George.
George.
Why? What's wrong? What?
Manias said that he knew George. And that he'd worked with him. It may not mean anything, but...
Maybe they're just over at his house. Let me call him.
Jesse! Jesse!
No answer. Maybe they just went exploring.
Maybe.
Come on, sweetie. It's all right. Mommy's with you. Come, we're just going for a little walk.
Come on.
Jesse!
Victor, slow down.
Why did you leave him with that man?
He's our neighbor, remember? What exactly did that lunatic say?
Manias is from another planet, but the fact that there's a killer loose and that he knows George, Jesse!
Dad?
Hey, we heard you calling. Something wrong?
No. No, just wondering where you were.
We went all the way down to the bottom, Mom. It was really neat. Mr. Gifford was gonna take me down to the cave, but...
But we ran out of time. Maybe on the weekend, eh, Jess? With your parents' permission, of course.
I think we have something planned for the weekend.
Whatever. Real pretty down there, but it can be tricky.
Thanks, George.
Lots of twists and turns.
I bet.
Don't go too far without us.
Yeah. Can't be too careful.
It's amazing what some people will do to save a little money.
What a piece of work.
Yet with one call to Geico, you could save 15% or more on car insurance. And considering the alternatives, making a phone call is pretty simple.
Amateur.
Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Guys, you've always made me look great, but I gotta let you go.
What?
I've got NFL Quarterback Club 99.
A video game's gonna protect your blind side?
Yeah, and also pick up the blitz. With all new gameplay and passing controls, it's a 3-step drop, and I'm moving the chains. Sorry, guys. NFL Quarterback Club 99 can get me to the Super Bowl, and I don't have to buy it dinner. The #1 football game on N64 just got a whole lot better. NFL Quarterback Club 99. Acclaimed Sports. Sweat the details.
What's so hot about Hot Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Hot Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave, so your favorite Hot Pockets fillings are inside a...
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Every time.
What are you gonna pick?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
If you love the complete relief of NyQuil to get you through your nights, you'll love its non-drowsy daytime version called DayQuil to get you through your days. Vicks DayQuil, the non-drowsy stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, fever, so you can get through your day medicine.
Monday on UPN, it's comedy that's not afraid to go there. The boxing ring.
I need a lesson in respect.
Bring it on, nutty professor. Malcolm and Eddie, go there.
Hope you wrote your will.
Hope you learn how to write. Ouch! That's gonna hurt.
Somebody call my mama.
Then the birds and the bees. Guys like us goes there.
But what does she mean when she says she had a bundle of...
She likes to bake. All new UPN Monday. UPN got comedy that's not afraid to go there.
George is sweet-talking his new girl.
We were having a nice conversation. I mentioned how I liked horse manure.
And it was around this point that she mentioned the boyfriend.
Yeah.
On the next Seinfeld. Tomorrow at 7 on UPN 38.
High anxiety. Crane, I can see our logo already. A giant crane hovering above a human head.
The Clash of the Titans.
This planet is going right over, so it begins.
On Frasier.
Tonight at 11 on UPN 38.
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
carpet today. Take up to 2 years to pay. Through Monday at New York Carpet World. Hundreds of carpets, dozens of floors, and incredible savings. Plus, get up to 2 years interest-free financing on every carpet and floor in the store. Choose the carpet, Berber, plush, texture. Choose the floor, wood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic. Then take up to 2 years to pay interest-free. Interest-free. It's our best financing offer of the year. Save on carpet after carpet, floor after floor. Plus, buy it today. Take up to 2 years to pay. Through Monday at New York Carpet World.
Pepsi One presents PK1 Arena Cross. Brought to you by Kawasaki and Gypsy for just $10. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Centrum Center.
Not in time? Press star 69. Now with number, date, and time. Check who called and get back anytime. Star 69 from Bell Atlantic.
When I grow up, I want to be a track star.
No one ever says, I want to be a junkie when I grow up. Don't let drugs get in the way of your dreams.
Hey, go pick up Jesse at the community center.
All right.
You okay with Megan? Now what?
When I woke up at my desk here the other night, the train was still on.
Well, Jesse was probably playing with it.
Oh, he was asleep. And he wouldn't leave it on. And I read the article about the missing boy. His mother, Mrs. Norris, said that her son Joshua loved trains.
Victor.
It is those two kids, Sheila. I think they're trying to tell us that ours are in danger.
I can't deal with this now. You are totally obsessed. I have to go get Jesse. We'll talk when I get back.
You can make all kinds of shapes, like with your hand. See? Good. Or with your face. Here, look.
Paul! Hi, Dad.
Hey.
Mom brought ice cream.
So, what are you two up to? Victor, you promised.
We've got to know. We can't just wait around for something to happen.
You're unbelievable. Come on, honey. Let's go. We can play with that later.
Who was it? Could have been the Garrett boy. Took something from your tool shed.
What do you take?
I don't know. He's moving too fast.
What happened?
Humphrey Garrett's boy, Elson, from down the road.
He took the shovel.
The shovel?
I don't know what he'd want with that. This old man's got all the tools he needs and then some. Then he's a bit, slow, if you know what I mean.
You say he lives just down the road?
Yeah, with his father. Not exactly the friendliest folk in the neighborhood. Pretty much keep it themselves. Especially Elson. Strange boy. Doesn't speak.
Is he dangerous?
I suppose he could be. Yeah, he had some problems when he was younger. You really ought to get a lock for that.
Excuse me. My name is Victor Robinson. I just moved in up the street at the old Templeton house.
Yeah, I know.
You must be Mr.
Garrett.
Mr. Garrett. My pleasure. You don't live here alone, do you?
No, my son Elson lives here with me.
That wouldn't be the young man I just saw walking in the canyon with a shovel, would it?
That there's the only shovel I got. The one in the barrel.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I'll see you again.
Want to ask me a question? Ask me.
You know Sir Dan?
Yes, I knew Sir Dan. Skinny guy, dark teeth, one eyeball. Disgusting.
That Dan, always getting into trouble. Well, I mean, what do you expect? Hanging around in graveyards. He was an odd fellow, clubbing zombies with chicken drumsticks.
Hey! What's the geraniums? What have I told you?
Sir Dan?
Always babbling about honor and stuff. So somebody woke you up from the dead to fight the forces of evil. Big deal. Go with it.
PlayStation. Grown-ups, stop hiding croissant pockets from kids. Not only grown-ups like flaky, crispy croissant crust and great fillings like smoked ham and cheddar, Philly steak and cheese.
Croissant pockets for grown-up tastes.
I'm old for my age.
Introducing the Crest Extender, with gentle extender fibers to clean deep between teeth. The new Crest Extender.
Bobby,
What do you want?
we've got to talk. These kids you're mixed up with don't know right from wrong.
They're my friends.
People who don't dial 1-800-COLLECT are nobody's friends. 1-800-COLLECT is 10 cents a minute every evening.
Really?
This isn't a game, kid. You could be saving your parents money.
Bobby, you with us or him?
You made the right choice, son. 1-800-COLLECT, 10 cents a minute every evening.
Pepto-Bismol. It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
Hey, Rita, isn't it about time to change that Glade plug-ins refill?
Refill your Glade plug-ins every 45 days to keep your home Glade fresh.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Did you know that when you buy McDonald's Chicken McNuggets,
you get these wonderful mechanically embroidered white napkins at no extra charge? And you'll need lots of napkins because these golden McDonald's Chicken McNuggets come with any one of 4 dipping sauces. Imagine that. The exquisite taste of those delectable delights coupled with hours of dipping and cleaning fun for the whole family. All this can be yours. Where?
did somebody say McDonald's?
Napkins retain no value after initial use. CODs only. McNuggets come in 6, 9, and 20 piece.
Meet Helen.
Greetings, Mr. Thornton.
Helen is artificial intelligence pushed 1,000 notches.
She cooks, cleans, and if pushed,
Oh my God.
she kills.
Open that door! Helen!
UPN presents a 2-hour world premiere movie.
Sounds like a bug in the system.
Dreamhouse. Next week on UPN's Thursday Night at the Movies.
Monday on UPN, it's comedy that's not afraid to go there. The boxing ring!
I need a lesson in respect.
Bring it on, nutty professor! Malcolm and Eddie, go there!
Hope you wrote your will.
Hope you learn how to write. Ouch! That's gonna hurt.
Somebody call my mama.
Then the birds and the bees. Guys like us goes there.
But what does she mean when she says she had a bundle of...
She likes to bake.
All new UPN Monday. UPN comedy that's not afraid to go there.
Eastern Butcher Block has just finished cleaning its warehouse for our famous 4-day inventory clearance sale. Hi, I'm Joel Scanlon, and that means all of our solid hardwood furniture in stock is sale priced up to 75% off. Whether it's a handcrafted piece from our elegant Barrington collection or a more casual dining set from our classic Butcher Block line, now's the time to buy. But remember, our furniture may last forever, but this sale won't. Sale starts Friday, 9 a.m.
The start sounds like a swarm of hornets. The first turn is do or die. What's ahead is nothing short of insane. Pepsi One presents PJ1 Arena Cross, brought to you by Kawasaki. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Zentrum Center.
It's heart-stopping moto action with tight turns, wild whoops, and more. Plus the Pepsi One Extreme Jump Off, the SBS Dash for Cash, and gift seats are just $10.
Arena Cross. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Zentrum Center.
Is this him?
Yeah, that's him, definitely. Is he a patient here?
Elson's an outpatient. We haven't been able to do much for him, I'm afraid. He doesn't or won't speak.
Won't?
He had some sort of traumatic experience when he was a teenager.
What kind of experience?
He went missing for several days. No one knows where, but when they found him, he was like he is now. He had simply withdrawn. And we didn't know him before, so it's been difficult to evaluate him. It's been, 8 years now.
8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Hollings, I've been doing a little research on the town, and about 8 years ago, there was a horrible incident. 2 kids.
Yes, it was horrible. And it was about that same time, but there is no connection. They caught the man who did it. I mean, you said Elson wasn't trying to hurt Megan or lead her away, right?
No. But I don't really know because he ran as soon as he saw me. But Megan is fine.
We're the ones having a nervous breakdown.
Well, maybe a little bit of good news will cheer you up. Megan is doing remarkably well. I don't know what to ascribe it to, but something is causing unusually quick progress.
What do you mean?
Well, we're seeing a lot of improvement in her drawing therapy, and she sometimes responds to voice. I would say that your decision to move here was a wise one.
There was a box of clippings under his bed.
What, you broke into his house?
They were about the murder of those 2 kids and him missing at that time. Here, look at this.
You took this?
Just look at it.
Looks like Megan's.
Exactly. It all fits. I think Elson Garrett's the killer.
So your daughter did that?
In a sense, yes, she did it. And my wife is a witness.
And your interpretation is that those are the 2 murdered children? Chloe Markle and Joshua Naras?
It's not an interpretation.
And this is what Elson did.
I know I shouldn't have gone in there. And I shouldn't have taken that. But Graham, I'm scared to death for my kids. I don't want him to do this again.
Well, it's pretty close, all right. I don't know, Victor. It's not like I can bring Elson in for questioning. I mean, in the first place, he can't communicate. He's in shock.
Maybe as a result of that crime. If you can get a search warrant and go into his house, I know you're going to find more evidence. Graham, you said yourself that you had doubts that Manias was guilty. I went down to the prison and spoke with him. There's no way that man's the killer.
Come on, Victor. Get a search warrant, I need a judge. How do I explain this to a judge?
Come on downstairs with me. I want to show you something.
So, this is old man Templeton's magic machine, huh?
Thomas Edison, actually.
No way.
Take a look.
The man himself. I'm impressed. How's it work?
I'll plug it in.
Now what?
I have no idea. All I know is every time it's on, something happens.
Spirits?
I've seen them, and I've heard them. Everyone has. And now you've seen the results.
She very soon came to an open field with a wood on either side of it. It looked much darker than the last wood, and Alice felt a little timid about going into it. However, on second thoughts, she made up her mind to go on. For I certainly won't go back. Megan, something wrong, sweetheart?
I don't know what it is. Trust me, Graham, I'm not crazy.
No, I don't think you are. Just promise me one thing, yeah? Stay away from the Garrett house. 1 break-in I can justify, 2... well, you know.
Sure. Thanks.
Talk in the morning, yeah? Night, Victor.
Megan? Honey, what is it? Honey, what is it? Megan, listen to me. Megan, listen. It started again. The machine.
Come here.
It's the best I can do. I haven't practiced first aid since Girl Scouts.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Maybe I should drive you to the hospital.
Oh, I'll be okay in a minute.
Why did he attack you?
I don't know. Maybe I was in the way.
In the way?
I don't think it was me he was after.
Oh, my God.
You folks keep a gun?
No.
Or you might consider it, just to be on the safe side.
Well, what about Elson? He's still out there, and he's dangerous.
Well, if you press charges, I can bring him in. If I'm lucky, I can keep him in jail, but for how long? I don't know.
Look at that. That's wonderful. You're doing great, honey. Megan, your daddy and I know that you're trying to tell us something. Something that is very important to you and to us. We know it's not just about what happened to your friends a long time ago. But it's something that is scaring you now. Darling, how can Mommy help you? Do your friends want us to leave? Is that it? Or do they want us to stay and help? Do you want something to eat?
Hmm? No. What about Jesse?
I'll pick him up.
Now let me get him. I need a break.
Not going so well?
No, I can't concentrate.
So I see.
I can't get her drawings out of my mind. The circles.
Megan's using them in her paintings now. I think she wants us to stay here.
Good. I wonder if her drawings, those circles, could be caves. I mean, Elson's picture was a hole, but it's the same thing.
Could it be that the bodies are in those caves? In the canyon?
And I wonder if they've searched those caves. I'll ask Graham.
Megan? I told you to stay away from this. Megan! Megan? Who are you? Where's my daughter? Bastard!
May I help you?
If I wanted a Whopper, no pickles, that wouldn't be a problem. But would we get to hear you sing?
No, sir. You get to hear us sing.
Hold the pickle, hold the lead, special orders
May I help you?
If I want my value meal with rings instead of fries, is that a problem?
Value meals with rings or fries, it still costs the same great price. You don't have to ask us twice to have it your way.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
There are other ways to get to work, but nah.
What's so hot about Lean Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Now, Lean Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave. Same luscious fillings and still only 7 grams of fat.
What are you gonna pair?
Lean Pockets, crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Tuesday on UPN, it's Moesha's first college party.
I'll drink to that.
But what happens next
Merv, I'm feeling really weird.
is the last thing
Where am I?
Moesha ever expected.
What happened to me?
Merv slipped you the date rape drug.
A roofie?
The dangers of drugs, the tragedy of date rape.
Did he?
These are subjects few TV shows are willing to explore. Until now, an all-new Moesha, followed by an all-new Clueless, Tuesday on UPN.
It's in her best interest to lose weight. I mean, it's a business about bodies.
It's the case of a plus-size stripper. Next, Judge Joe Brown.
Tomorrow at 5 on UPN 38.
The film that made us all believe in the extraordinary power of love
Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, Ghost.
Saturday at 8 on UPN 38.
At your New England Ford dealer, we're proud of our leadership claims, but the claims we value most come from our customers.
My Ranger never lets me down. It's great for getting around the city and even better for getting off-road. It's tough.
During truck season, pay only $219 a month for a built Ford Tough Ranger. The first compact pickup with 4 doors.
It's a good-looking truck. Lots of power, lots of fun.
I feel like I can do anything or go anywhere in my Ranger.
Just $219 a month on a loaded Ford Ranger. Truck season makes you happy at your New England Ford dealer.
The PC world was stuck in flat zone. Everything was crushed into a flat, dull format. All we ever wanted was a 3D life. But no one escaped the 2D PC police. Until now.
The AMD K62 processor with 3D Now technology. Suddenly, the world inside your PC is no longer flat.
Catch an hour of Mad About You tonight at 10 on UPN 38's Laughter Dark. Wednesday on UPN.
Get your hand off me!
Lieutenant Frank Parker travels back in time to stop a suspected terrorist.
Leave it alone, girl, or I'll spank you.
But is she the criminal they think she is?
Ow! Sorry.
Now Parker's loyalty will be put to the test.
Just turn her over, Frank.
We're not coming in until we know exactly what's going on.
7 days. Wednesday on the new UPN Prime. You're watching UPN, the United Paramount Network.
Hey, Jesse.
Got my new bike? Dad gave it to me.
Oh, lucky you.
You catch him yet?
Not yet. Your dad home?
Yeah. See ya.
See ya. We have a warrant out for his arrest, but so far...
You know he's the only one.
It's not the point. We don't have proof. I certainly didn't get a good look at him.
But he knew where everything was. The painting, the machine in the office.
He must have been watching you.
That means that he knows that we're on to him.
That's why he frightened us, to get us to leave.
Seems like it. If he'd come for your daughter, he probably could have taken her.
Maybe he's not as slow as everybody thinks he is.
We know he can read. We saw all those clippings he had.
Maybe you're right. People think he's slow because he can't talk and because he acts kind of strange, but I don't know. I don't think even his own father knows what's really going on with him.
Well, that's a surprise.
Hi there.
She still gets tense around strangers.
Yeah, but not so long ago, she wouldn't have come that far. Despite all that's happened, maybe because of it, she's starting to open up. For the first time, I have hope.
Well, Garrett's place backs onto the canyon just like this one does. I'll see where I can turn up.
Man. He was down at the community center showing off his bike. He left 40 minutes ago.
It's only 15 minutes from here. Where is he?
Maybe just riding around.
I'm gonna go look.
Hi, George. This is Sheila. Have you seen Jesse down by your place?
You haven't seen a boy on a bike, have you? Nope. You sure about that? Where's your son?
You stay away from my son. I know you sent Schofield around again, stirring up trouble. Elson never harmed nobody, understand? He's the one that's been hurt. And no one's ever done a damn thing about it. Now you get off my property, mister. Your son ain't here.
Jesse! Ram!
Any sign of Jesse?
No, not yet.
Plenty of bike trails down there, but well, he's a pretty responsible boy.
Megan, where are you going?
Yeah, he's probably just having fun someplace. I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Ram! Victor, I was just about to call you.
What is it?
I just started checking things out down here.
Jesse.
I'll organize a search party.
There's no time. Elson has Jesse and he's down here somewhere.
We don't know what's happened, Victor. Maybe nothing at all.
You know that's not true. Where does this trail lead?
Eventually to the cave.
Are you coming with me?
Sure as hell I'm not gonna let you go alone. Killed those children and buried them in one of the caves?
Everything points that way.
I hate to tell you this, Victor. We searched every inch of those caves. We didn't find a thing.
Doesn't mean they're not there. They could have been well hidden.
Megan, what are you doing? Megan? Megan, what's got into you?
She wants to go down there.
Never seen her like this. Can you stay here just in case?
Which way?
Right down there.
Jesse!
Now he knows we're here.
Honey, where do you want to go?
There's half a dozen of them. It's like he couldn't remember where he buried the bodies.
Or he was preparing for more. Yeah, this is mine, all right. Probably didn't want to take his father's because he'd look suspicious.
What is it, Megan? Is it here?
This one is fresh. They all are.
There's a toothpaste that keeps working long after you stop brushing. Colgate Total protects you throughout the day and night. Colgate Total. The brushing's so advanced, it works between brushings.
Your day just never seems to start until you make one important stop.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing? Doing good now. Did somebody say McDonald's?
What a day. Couldn't be better.
One of these wipes is gentler than the other, and it takes an expert to tell which one. Pampers Baby Fresh, shown just a little more scientifically than this to be a gentler clean than the leading regular wipe. Pampers Baby Fresh.
If you think all drain cleaners are the same, take a look at this. The problem with Liquid Plumr is that it only cleans here, so clogs keep coming back. That's why we invented new Drano Foamer. It expands, filling your entire pipe, and scrubs it clean, getting the gunk Liquid Plumr leaves behind, so drains stay clear longer. New Drano Foamer keeps drains clear longer than Liquid Plumr. S.E. Johnson.
My concern with the home pregnancy test is, did I do it right? First Response understands. I could see its clear stick working immediately. So I knew I did it right. For an accurate, fast response, trust First Response.
The North Star system. Performance and technology that set Cadillac apart from every other luxury car in the world. Now experience the difference during the Cadillac Performance Drive. With the 1999 Seville, with the power and control of the North Star system for just $549 a month. A powerful way to set yourself apart during the Cadillac Performance Drive. See your Cadillac dealer today.
Watch carefully. Fresh lemon scent. Plus Palmolive antibacterial formula. Together at last. Ta-da! New Palmolive Lemon antibacterial. Cuts grease on dishes. Fights germs on hands. New Palmolive Lemon antibacterial. Ta-da!
Not that Maggie's back in town.
Kyle McLaren rejoins the Bruins in New York as the Bruins take on the Rangers Friday night at 7:30 on UPN 38.
Look out, old Maggie is back.
When night falls, comedy calls on UPN 38.
3 cranes, no waiting.
Catch Manhattan in the moonlight with the Mad About You Hour at 10.
We've really got to find the remote.
The night belongs to Dr. Fraser Crane at 11.
I'm Fraser, and I'm a sexaholic.
And at 11:30, spend the evening with Boston's own Barroom Buddies. Cheers.
There's more?
The fun begins after dark. Weeknights at 10 on UPN 38.
Get hungry for Seinfeld.
You, my friend, have crossed the line that divides man and bum.
All this week on Seinfeld.
Weeknights at 7 on UPN 38.
So where's Jesse?
I don't know.
Well, let's go.
You go on ahead. I'm going to make a call. We'll get some help down here.
Jesse! Jesse! Graham! Look at me. You all right?
Dad, watch out!
You bastard! No wonder they couldn't find the killer.
No. They never will. You're too late, Victor. She's too late. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
He's dead. He saved my life. Let it rest.
Want to ask me a question? Ask me.
You know Sir Dan?
Yes, I knew Sir Dan. Skinny guy, bad teeth, one eyeball. Disgusting.
That Dan, always getting into trouble. Well, I mean, what do you expect? Hanging around in graveyards. fellow, clubbing zombies with chicken drumsticks.
Hey! Watch the geraniums! What have I told you?
Sir Dan, always babbling about honor and stuff. So somebody woke you up from the dead to fight the forces of evil. Big deal. Go with it.
PlayStation.
Okay, buddy, let's see what you got.
You're on. How about the loser pays the other's phone bill?
It depends. Have you been dialing 10-10-321?
You know it. 10-10-321 saves over AT&T on every call.
What better way to keep in touch?
Yep, great for all those quick calls to Mount Ruth.
And saves me big time on those long ones to Grammy and Phoenix. 50% off calls over 20 minutes.
I hear you. Just dial 10-10-321, then 1 and the number.
It's the only way to do long distance.
Correction, my man. Oh! That's the way you do long distance. 10-10-321.
What's so hot about Hot Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Hot Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave, so your favorite Hot Pockets fillings are inside a...
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Every time.
What are you gonna pick?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Come to Kmart's Customer Appreciation Sale. Get 10% off all general merchandise throughout the store. Save on toys, electronics, holiday decor, even sale merchandise. Kmart. Lowest sale prices every time. Guaranteed.
UPM and the creators of Star Trek present a major television event.
Now it's time to go home.
The 100th episode of Voyager.
Slipstream is collapsing.
We're losing life support. Why won't it work?
Trust us, the first 99 episodes were but a prelude for what's next.
All hands brace for...
LeVar Burton guest stars on Voyager, the 100th episode, Wednesday on UPM.
Jamie's leaving Paul home alone.
Are you gonna miss me at all?
Yes, only if you leave. Well, now it's all mine. It's all mine.
Tonight at 10 on UPN 38.
All of a sudden, I see her boot come flying towards my face.
A schoolyard fight leads to a showdown in court.
So you started it, and you finished it.
Justice with an attitude. Judge Judy. Tomorrow at 6 on UPN 38.
Eastern Butcher Block has just finished cleaning its warehouse for our famous 4-day inventory clearance sale. Hi, I'm Joel Scanlon, and that means all of our solid hardwood furniture in stock is sale priced up to 75% off. Whether it's a handcrafted piece from our elegant Barrington collection or a more casual dining set from our classic Butcher Block line, now's the time to buy. But remember, our furniture may last forever, but this sale won't. Sale starts Friday, 9 a.m.
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Meet Helen.
Greetings, Mr. Thornton.
Helen is artificial intelligence pushed 1,000 notches.
She cooks, cleans, and if pushed,
Oh my God.
she kills.
Open the door! Helen!
UPN presents a 2-hour world premiere movie.
Sounds like a bug in the system.
Dream House. Next week on UPN's Thursday Night at the Movies.
Oh, be careful.
I am. Where did you put the bugs?
Oh, back where I found it.
Could be worth something.
That's enough of that.
She's doing great. Even without the help of her friends.
It's getting better every day.
This is beautiful, sweetheart.
That's our house, isn't it? That's Mom. And that's me. And I can tell that's Jesse. And that's you, isn't it? It's great. It's great, Megan.
She did that all by herself.
Mad About You is coming up next on UPN 38's Laughter Dome.
Did you look in the closet? Well, Daddy, look in the closet.
Again?
Because that's where Mom's kept the towels for the past 40 years.
Yes! How do you know I didn't make it?
Okay, you got it? Yes, I am. That's why you sent me to college. Okay, Daddy. Good night. God, he's so helpless.